Now I said go live. Oh, Mamma Mia, yes? Am I live now? Start recording, maybe? Oh, okay. So I was just hearing now from my husband that it didn't work out. I'm talking here 10 minutes and I was not live. Yeah, shit happens every day. Every day. So, hello again. I'm already here with you. Prepared the space. I don't know who is still popping in here with me because they're like 12 minutes delay. I'm sorry. But maybe that was meant to be. I was just talking about I got some pictures, about spring arising and about I was saying how yesterday I will just start from the beginning. My Romanian grandmother, who is born in Romania, would say, "Asta e situația." That's how it is. That's the situation. So let's start from the beginning. Yeah, my dear ones, first and foremost, I want to say thank you that you choose to spend your time in this way today, here in this really sacred space with me together. Welcome. And I was just saying that yesterday this was so deep going for me, this spring arising, how I felt it in my bones. I was sitting down on my terrace with the back to the sun, and I just like a sponge, I soaked the sun inside of my bones, and I felt how my tension in the muscles in my shoulders is just melting. It's melting in this warmth and in the light of the sun. And I so enjoyed this moment that now when I think of it, I'm there, Maybe you know this moment. They're so nourishing, so beautiful. Mm. So that's the spring beginning for us. Oh my God. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful now for this spring blossoming. And I was just saying before, when I was talking to myself and in the space, that I feel so joyful inside of me when I see all these little green leaves with this amazing, almost fluorescent green colors, and all these tulips in my garden. It's just really happiness that I feel there. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. Yeah, my dear. So when we close our eyes, and I love to do this when we are in a little group or a bigger group, however, to close our eyes and to feel into our heart space and to connect to all the people that are in this space with us today and that are in this space with us in the future, who watch and experience the recording. and who have been in this sacred space with us from the beginning. When God told me that I should do this monthly divine attunements. And when we connect through this space with each other, and just go inside of this space, enjoy this space, say hello to each other from the heart, feel in the essence and the hearts of all of these soul family people who are joining us. This makes me smile. It warms my heart every time I do this. Thank you for your presence. Very nice. And right before I got an impulse. I have no idea how I came to it, but I have the feeling it's important that I say it again. In this space that we are going to attune ourselves today into, this space is on one hand also regarding to the feedbacks that I got from the previous divine attunements, and also from my personal feeling of this space. It feels on one hand very powerful, also new things happen, new healings can happen, new activations can happen. It's very individual, and it's always what the individual needs. But also what I feel, and I also got the feedbacks, is that this space, it just feels so familiar. You know, we all know this space because that's the space we come from. This is where we all origin, and it feels so home, so known, so real that it's almost unreal how real it feels. You know what I mean? And we all know this space. And the truth is that also I can talk for myself that sometimes we take much too little time to really be in this space, to really be in this space and get nourished in this space and receive in this space. So this is also one reason why this monthly event is also so good for myself. As I get the feedback, it is also good for the ones that are here. And I'm so grateful for this space, because from event to event it gets more activated, this space within us also, you know, more nourishing, more strong, more powerful, even more divine presence is feelable. And I really need to ground myself big time before I can hold this, you know. So yeah. And I'm always starting with a prayer to God for guidance of my words, of my emotions, of my thoughts, of my deeds, and for guidance of my spirit guides, for inspiration. And so, yeah, maybe you want to do this too. I feel it's a beautiful little ritual that I do before every therapy, for example, before I go into talks that are challenging maybe for me, you know what I mean, this confrontative talks where Maybe I need to somehow confront somebody else with something that doesn't feel good to me or something, or that I express a need. Yeah, can also be sometimes challenging. And it's okay, it's okay to not be absolutely perfect. It's okay to feel fucking challenged, you know. It's absolutely okay. And it's absolutely okay that we give ourselves the okay when we feel challenged, when we feel this inner nervousness of buzzing, you know. In this very moment, this is this part of us that just wants a big hug, an energetic big hug, because this space in us was used to be let down. This space in us was used to be ignored and to be reacted out of, Yeah. And I always say it's so easy. It's so easy in this world to just go down, and give up. It's the most easy thing we can do. And the world, yes, it can give us many reasons to do so, It's the easy choice to keep this deep disappointment of our partners, of the world, of people, It's so easy to go down with all these beliefs of I get betrayed, I can't trust anyone, I'm alone, I don't feel supported, and so on. There's so many. That's the easy choice, to believe this and to go down with it, But the truth is, we don't help anyone with doing that. And the least we help ourselves. And the not so easy choice it is to when we feel like laying down, like giving a shit, like giving up, to stand up again and to say, okay. And now I use this as an opportunity to open my heart even more, to crack open my heart. Oh, and it hurts like shit. It does. It hurts. And it's okay, Yeah. So I know, oh, look at me. I'm touched. I know that everybody who joins here is going this not so easy way of letting your heart be cracked open over and over again. And right now, I can feel that. Yeah. So thank you for choosing this path, And the one of the beautiful things on this path is that the more we let life, God, everything that we experience, let us crack open our hearts, the easier it gets. The more we embrace these disappointments, these parts in us that are so fucking hurt, the more we embrace them, the more we let them be, the easier they get, these patterns, the more easeful they get. And one day you look back and you get triggered in a pattern, let's say, to feel not supported, and it just seems as a far memory because now you know that you are. You know it because you experience it, you feel supported. Yeah, in my own life, this feeling supported was a big one. Was a big one. I felt so long time not supported because I always kind of felt different, more sensitive, like to everything. Yeah, more different. I felt different. Um, and that's why not many people could understand and really feel me. And I didn't feel supported, not even of my own parents, you know. And I'm so happy. I'm so grateful, really beyond measures grateful that now I feel this support. I feel so much support, first and foremost by God, by the universe, by life itself, by my guides, by my family. Oh, but all because I integrated this, I integrated this hurting parts. I integrated this pain. I let this pain crack open my heart through not judging it as bad, through not judging it as something bad we should not allow to be experienced, or we should push away because it's uncomfortable, it's unpleasant. No, my savior was, oof, and I really need to go there somehow now, I feel. When I had the last spontaneous abortion, I had 8. I remember this pain. Oof, it was so deep. It was so freaking deep as nothing that I ever experienced in this life. And in this moment, I chose to just feel the intensity of it, to put these judgmental thoughts away of you're not good, pain is not good to be felt, and to just let it crack me open. My God, I was saved. Like, I felt my power and my essence like I never did before. Yeah. Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming now here. And this is what I love about my work, It's so guided and so spontaneous and so deep going. So, wow. Thank you so much that you share this space today with me. Because right now I feel very vulnerable and open. And that being said, I feel we can immediately dive in after I, maybe for some new ones that don't know the process, explain you what's going to happen. Well, I don't know what's going to happen for you because God knows best. I have no idea. And That's good. But from the technicalities, so we are going to tune into this divine source of creation through our heart space, through the technique that I am giving here since the beginning when the first event happened. And then I'm gonna be silent for approximately 10 minutes. And you don't need to do anything. You can just dive deeply inside and, you know, the more you have the attitude of receiving from the divine, the more it will flow to you. The less resistance, the more it flows. And it will always only flow what you can handle. The space is already programmed so deeply with this frequency of there will always just flow what you can handle and what you need right now. And then after this 10 minutes approximately, I'm going to start to sing, and I'm going to just let through the tones that want to be shared. And that is for you the sign of slowly, slowly that the attunement comes to an end. Okay. So I invite you to open your trousers if you have too tight trousers on, or just put them down. And either you want to sit down straight with an erect spine, straight spine, or you can also lay down if that feels more comfy for you right now. Just choose whatever suits you best. And make it really, really nice and comfy for yourself. Go into the deep breath. And maybe you just want to, by the out breath, make a tone and just release and let be the whole day, your whole thoughts, and all that is like present for you in the mind. Just let it be by making an ah sound or whatever feels best for you. Deep breath in, into the belly, down into the belly, and ah. And you can be as loud as you want. Another deep breath in. And with the out breath, you can also let your muscles be in relaxation even deeper. Deep breath in into the belly, down into the belly, almost into the genitals. Let the space get wide and vast, and deep breath out with a big oh. And maybe you can feel how your body can relax now deeper and deeper. How your mind can let be and relax deeper and deeper. And now you can give this present that it truly is, from you to you. And take this moment and give this consciously to yourself as a precious, beautiful present of a presence, of oneness with the divine, of ascension into who you really are, of cleansing and purification of everything that stands in the way of that. Of course, the most precious present we can give one another and also to ourselves is our undivided presence of being here, being now, just being. And so I invite you to connect again to your energetical heart space. This space is to be found physically in the middle of your chest. You can also put one hand on this space so you also physically invite your attention to this space. Maybe you even want to gently caress this space alive now, fully alive, fully present. Here we gather, here we connect. First and foremost to you, you to you. Take a few deep breaths with the intention I connect to my heart space now. I am in connection with my heart space now. And this space is really magic. It's so magic. It's beyond every word that exists on this earth. And from this space, we can tune into anything. So beware of this tool that I am giving you, because it is very, very powerful. And you can always use it for yourself to dive into the sacredness. And you can imagine in the middle of your heart space, like a button. Remember the old radios in the cars where you can switch the frequency, the different channels by turning this button, this kind of button. You can imagine sitting there on the middle of your heart space. And by imagining turning this button, we can attune ourselves and tune into everything basically that we want. And today we choose to tune in to the divine, to the source of creation. So there are two steps. Step number one, your intention, clear, crystal clear. I am tuning into the divine source of creation. I am tuning into the divine source of creation now. And imagine to turn this button in the middle of your heart space until you find the right frequency of this space where you want to tune into. And you don't need to do anything actively. You just need to let it happen. I am tuned into the divine source of creation. Let it happen and trust yourself that you have the ability, the power, and everything it takes to tune into this sacred space. And in gratefulness, we go into silence. And now slowly, in your own time, feel where you're sitting on or laying on, to the ground under you. Maybe you feel to stretch your body, move your body, move your hands. Oh, maybe you want to yawn. Oh. Oh. And slowly open your eyes. Ah. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful beginning of spring. Enjoy. Enjoy. See you next month. Latest. Bye. Thank you.